All right, boys, we're here with break number 657. I'm just restart my computer. Well, I didn't restart it. I shut it off last night, so I had to turn it back on whenever I started doing stuff. I apologize for the later, everything being so later tonight. I actually ended up falling asleep on my couch for a little bit after we got the kids asleep. Well, I was waiting for some. Well, obviously, I was waiting for some things to fill. Finally got this football filled. I appreciate that. Right now, for the you just seen the weekly skunk protection stuff pop off. 3 People 1 stuff. That's gonna be every week. We just have to hit the 10 breaks threshold. We're a little bit behind the curve right now with that. I'm gonna try to. Well, I have some stuff coming for mixers, but we're going to be mostly on mixers unless you guys want to run like a full case of Bowman's Best or something for baseball. There's just nothing coming out. I'll probably have some Dynasty at the end of the week. I'll throw that in mixers for the weekend. There's no way I can do... Well, I probably only end up getting a case of it. I don't even know what price it'll be at. If I get a second case, maybe I would do a case hit break, but we'd have to have 5 people that really want to go in on that. I'd run it as cheap as I possibly could, as it's really not a lot of money to ship one card. Probably would even be okay just breaking even with that in general, like whatever my cost is, like not even retail cost, if we wanted to go that route. But that'd be for a second case. I'm going to use a Dynasty as a mixer card like we did last year for the case that I had. I think it worked really well. So you're going to wipe the mat here a little bit. Like I said, because of Easter, the shipping got pushed back pretty much a day and a half. So I'm working on all the shipping as well to get all that out from last week. So I apologize for a little bit of tardiness on that. But, I mean, with the holiday, I got a little smashed. Not smashed with drinks, like just time-wise with the kids and everything. My daughter's really young, obviously, only a little bit over 3 months. So her first Easter, but like she didn't do anything crazy. But it's the first Easter Joseph can do stuff and understands about the Easter bunny and eggs and all the other stuff. Anyways, we have Project 2020, Charm City, Ben Baller the card. So there was just a lot of that running around. Give him a nice rub on the boxes. Teamless on the left, overhead cameras over right hand corner. We have Panini 1, which there's been some monsters hit out of this. Justin Fields has signed all of his redemptions for Chris, who has the Bears. I didn't see any trades, so I should have probably said something, but I didn't see trades. We have 2 different years of Phoenix. We have the 2021 version and 2022 version of Phoenix. We're going to have Obsidian from 2022, Illusions from 2022, and Prism Football 2022. So we have some 2021. That Panini 1 normally has some big, nice cards in there. I'll actually start with Phoenix since we have 2 versions of Phoenix. We'll start with the 2022 Phoenix. Good luck with everybody, or good luck to everybody. 2 autographs, 1 memorabilia. It's actually quite a bit of autographs for a football break that has a variety of product. There are some products that have a good amount of autographs, like Contenders. Actually, I have another box of Contenders we can throw in the next mixer if you guys want to do another mixer. Tomorrow on the schedule, obviously we have a WWE break open as well. I didn't say that. Tomorrow on the schedule, I'll have basketball. Prison basketball comes out. I actually have a quarter of a case here already. I'll post that nice and early. We'll probably do random teams at really cheap, like 1 box at a time. I don't know how else to fill it. I know we're not a big basketball group, but it is a new class. Blanchero's very good. Chet Holmgren comes back this week. So there should definitely be some interest. I think on randoms, if I do it per box, I think it'll be under 20. I think it'd be less than a blaster to take a chance at trying to get one of the bigger teams in a single box. We could do multiple boxes if you guys wanted. I could go the route of a full pick your team. I don't know if a full pick your team would fill. I don't know if we have 20 plus guys that are interested in basketball. I guess I could take a poll. Probably should have took a poll today about it. But yeah, that's what's on the horizon for tomorrow is going to be the Prism basketball release. Obviously, I'll throw up another football break. We'll probably do a pick your team. It seems like pick your team does a lot better than random teams in general, so we'll probably stay at the pick your team. I'm assuming this sounds good because nobody said anything, but nobody said anything, so I don't know if this sounds any good. Hoping that it is, but Hope everybody's having a good night, start to their week. I think it's starting to warm up most places. I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to do. I could just breathe into the mic. Like, I got to talk to myself somehow. I got to do something. We have to be like the least talkative break group in America. Could probably take a poll. We have Mike Williams for the Chargers. Tua. Gonna have rookie Arnold whatever. His name's Arnold. His last name starts with an E. Plays defensive end for the Falcons. We have a 151 out of 199. Jamison Williams on the rising rookies going to the Lions. And that is going to be Ant Martin and the Lions. On the rookie rising. We have the Coutures, James Cook, Derek Carr, Tyreek Hill, George Karlaftis, Bailey Zapp for the Patriots. 145 out of 250. I could have like a whole political debate by myself and no one would even chime in. They just let it go. I was going to say. Then again, I do have a group of a bunch of criminals, Facebook criminals that is. Some point in time, at least 6 or 7 of the more common users in the group have been banned for in some sort of Guantanamo Bay jail situation. We got Hot Routes Christian Watson, Shaquille Leonard, Terry McLaurin, Aiden Hutchinson. We're going to have Trey Lance on the pink. 137 out of 199. I did see that they were talking about Gavin Newsom might try to be the Democratic candidate for president. I don't know about all that. I don't think that'd be a good choice. On the 49ers and Brock, we have Tom Brady on the flamethrowers, T. Higgins, Cordell Patterson, Ty Chandler. We're going to have a patch autograph, Malik Willis, going to the Titans, 88 out of 149 on the orange. Titans have been pretty hot here. This is going to Boomer. Actually, I got to go find some Titan autographs and patches because, yeah, things. My mistake. I don't even know how it happened, to be honest, because the pack that got sent to the person who was supposed to receive them had the number of the thing or anything, so I don't even know exactly what happened with that, but I was going to say definitely no one coming up with it. It's disappointing, but it is what it is. We got DeAndre Swift on the refractor, A.J. Brown, Cooper Kupp, Andrew Booth Jr. We're going to have C.D. Lamb, and I think this one's numbered. It is 42 out of 99 to We Dem Boys, the Cowboys. I think they're going to try to move on from him. I'm not really sure. Going to the Cowboys and Josh Webb. I'm just going to give Josh King the option if he wants the cards or if he wants what the value is. Probably like $100. I'll probably give him back $125 so he's up on the break itself. If that's what he wants, like $125 in credit. I don't know if he's in there. But that's pretty much what I would do. I know I was sitting there arguing with a guy about we have Couture's Joe Burrow. Arguing with a guy at price yesterday. He's like, I got offers for $55 on the out of 50. I said, bro, there's not an auction for like $40. You don't have. If you had offers of $55, you would have sold it already. Nick Chubb, Justin Jefferson, Damian Pierce. We have David Bell on the red wave, 31 out of 175 to the Browns. Going to Boomer. This to the side. We have Joe Namath. Yo, the Fire Forge cards this year are so good. I need to start buying some. I think they're only like a few bucks online. We have Jalen Waddle, James Conner, Leo Chanel. We have Arnold, my arch nemesis of last names, Ebiketai. I don't know how to say his last name. 51 out of 150. Too many E's and I's floating around in this bad boy's last name. Good defensive end for the Falcons. Man, the Falcons are making some low-key nice moves. This is going to Matt Nutzman. Have hot routes on the Deebo Samuel. Carson Wentz, Josh Jacobs. TDP. 4 out of 25 on the Velus Jones. Sick patch for the Bears. Yeah, they're horrendous. I was going to say. Joe Namath is literally in the Hall of Fame because he won 1 Super Bowl. Now, dude, I know. Look, you don't have to tell me. I was going to say, football is something for the most part. I'm relatively a historian of the game. There's some stuff in the 50s and the before the 60s that I'll miss, but like Super Bowl era and on, for the most part, I know the players. I know how good they are. I mean, I understand there's different eras of football, but like even in his era of football, like he was still pretty not good. We have Daniel Bellinger for the Giants. There's a few other guys in baseball or in football that are in the Hall of Fame that probably shouldn't be based on just their numbers. It's because they were like larger than life when they played. We have Marcus Mariota, Christian Kirk, Kevon Thibodeau. Nice hit here for the Steelers, 47 out of 75. Rookie rising, Kenny Pickett going to Boomer. Boomer in the first box. I understand he got most of the teams in the break, but he gets Malik Willis and KP. We have the flamethrower, Trey Lance. We have Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Jahan Dotson. Oh, this could be a big one. I mean, this replaces an autograph, so it's a little disappointing, but wild card points could be monster amount of points, or it could be like 200 points. Nonetheless, I was going to say, I'm never against... I hate whenever they put in the 450 or the 600 because I think that's a little bit low for an autograph chance. The wild card points, I'm not against it. For wild card points here, I will say... We'll random us off at the end. We have Keontae Ingram for the Cardinals. Aaron Rodgers, Ryan Tannehill, Jalen Pitre. We have Kenny Galladay. I was going to say, I don't even know why he has cards because his ass hasn't played like any games. We have 20 out of 99. Really, Chris? Was 200? Man, I've never heard of one that low. I've never heard of one that was lower than 1,600 until you just told me that. We got Kenny Galladay on the Giants. Honestly, what I would do with the wild card is I would sell it because you can get it for more than what most autographs would be sometimes. We have Hot Routes DJ Moore. Mike Evans, Myles Garrett, Bailey Zapp. My God, we got another Kenny Pickett on the red here. We're going to also have the Flamethrowers, Jameis Winston. Another Kenny Pickett. This one does have some print dots on it, but 249 out of 250 going to Boomer. At least Michael Thomas was an All-Pro. I mean, like Kenny Galladay wasn't an All-Pro. I mean, Michael Thomas, when Michael Thomas was playing, he was a top 2, maybe top 5, at the very least top 5, maybe top 2 wide receiver when he was playing at full strength. I was going to say, what's his name was nowhere ever near that. So, I mean, we'll go with illusions here. I mean, no, he shouldn't have cards anymore. But what I'm trying to say, at least there's a... I mean, at least he might have a market. Yeah, I said Galladay's probably like the Giants' biggest mistake when it comes to signing somebody recently. But I mean, what like I said, what are you gonna do? I think Illusions this year really got overlooked a lot as a like last year people were all over X. I mean, I know why XR was bad because there's no Brock Purdy. I still have a whole case of XR sitting here. I'm just going to sit on it because when Kenny Pickett blows up this year, the boxes are going to skyrocket. Gonna say, yeah, I mean, as a Saints fan, I'd be a little bit angry at him because I think that Kenny Pickett's gonna have a good year. I think Desmond Ridder might have a good year too. If both those guys have a good year, the boxes will go up. So I'll just sit on the XR until I can sell it to somebody else. Somebody at Real Breaks will be like, I need a case of XR. Let me, not Real Breaks, Backyard Breaks. Those Real Breaks don't really break football. Somebody will be like, I need cases of football from 2021, and they'll pay for it. Or even distributors will buy stuff back too. I mean, that's who I sold the National Treasure to was. Yeah, I need to buy a few of his cards just in case. Just in case he blows up. I mean, they've pretty much announced he is the starter. So we have Tua, Ezekiel Elliott, Tyreek Hill, Derek Carr on the 57 out of 199 to the Raiders. So you guys think that the random took a while to fill because of the price point? Like it needs to be a little bit cheaper to attract more people? Like why? Like because there's like 13 or 12 or 13 people that voted for a random. I mean they knew the price going in. We have Mystique, Calvin Austin III, Christian McCaffrey, Chris Olave, Juju Smith-Schuster, Trevon Thornton on the memorabilia. Like what do you guys think was the holdup so I can kind of edit stuff and make sure that it fills faster? Do you think if I drop the price point a little bit, I mean, I just have to get boxes that are a little bit inexpensive or go to 4 or 5 boxes instead of 6? But do you think that's what helped the break a little bit? Then we're going to have the Kenny Pickett on the Shining Stars. I know it's the offseason, too. We got Deontay Johnson, Kyle Pitts. I'm just curious because people voted for the break, and then like a lot of people that voted for it didn't get any. We got Alec Pierce, Chris Olave at the 216 out of 299. Nice Olave hit here for the Saints. Like, I'll probably ask for feedback about the group in general in probably 2 weeks. I wanted to get the shipping down so that you guys knew that the shipping was consistent. 354 out of 399 on the Mystique, Hassan Haskins, so that the shipping was fixed so that everyone's complaint wasn't just, oh, the shipping times are long. If that makes sense. Because that's really, I mean, definitely has been in the past the worst part of the group. If I'm being 100% honest. We have Devontae Adams, and I know that it was, but I didn't want that to be everybody's feedback. Sky Moore, I wanted like actual feedback about the breaks themselves, not the shipping aspect, which the shipping has been fixed. Aaron Donald. Oh, we're going to get a nice Christian Watson here. I think it's going to be a 28 out of 75 for the Packers. That's a nice one to Josh King on the Christian Watson. I think it's a nice one at least. We will see how he does with Jordan Love at the helm rather than Aaron Rodgers. I think everybody's underestimating how good Aaron Rodgers is. Kind of like how they underestimate how good this guy is. Lamar Jackson on the Shining Stars. Justin Herbert, Najee Harris, and Jamar Chase. We have another Malik Willis, 113 out of 175 on the red. The base is his number. No, we got Kenny Pickett on the base. We have Saquon Barkley, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Davis Mills on the 322 out of 399. Also, like I had mentioned when I was doing the skunk giveaway. The biggest reason I went to self-reporting is not that if you don't self-report, you're going to miss your chance to be in something. 34 out of 299 for it. It's more as a double check mechanism for me in case I have you marked as not getting something. Wandale Robinson. I actually think that he won't be the Texans quarterback, but I think he'll go somewhere else. We got Jalen Hurts, Mark Andrews, Damian Harris. We have another Wandale Robinson, and that's going to be a 47 out of 99 rookie endorsements going to the Giants. And Chris Arndt. Like, I don't think Davis Mills' career is done because I think with a decent offensive line, he'd be good, though. He's like no weapons. Be like, hey, bro, we're going to go play flag football against NFL players with guys from our street. You guys want to come along and watch? Like, Operation Detonation, Christian Watson, Chris Godwin, DJ Moore, Trevor Lawrence. We have Damian Harris on the 175 out of 499. I feel like it's not a fair evaluation of him because he has no weapons. It's my opinion. Obviously, my opinion doesn't have to necessarily be right. I think that he'd be decent on a better team. I mean, he could just be a career backup, but I think if he gets a chance to play somewhere, he'd be decent. We have 130 out of 299. I think it's almost like a Geno Smith going to Chris Olave and the Saints, which is Matt Nutzman. I think it's almost kind of like the Geno Smith thing, where Geno Smith just sits on bad teams as a backup. I mean, I think we got extra autographs in this. We have Javonte Williams, Cooper Kupp, Aaron Jones. This is a 3 and a 2, right? We're going to have Aiden Hutchinson and Howie Long on the 47 out of 75 rookie idols. And that's going to the Lions, the Raiders. The Lions are Ant Martin. The Raiders are Boomer. So we'll see who put you guys in a group chat together and figure that one out. We have Tyreek Hill, amazing. DK Metcalf, Kenneth Walker III, T. Higgins. We're going to have 49 out of 75, Carl Mecklenburg on the Immortalized. Offensive lineman, I believe. Right? It wasn't a tackle. Not going to tell me his position on the card, huh? Going to Robert Sellers. What a guy, Mecklenburg. Who had Mecklenburg on their bingo card? I mean, yes, I know he was a monster, Chris, but the point is like, cool. We're going to have Jamar Chase, Operation Detonation, and that is going to be a 50 out of 50 to the Bengals. Kind of a unique looking card. Going to Boomer. Oh, I know that he was a good player. Like, I've heard the name. I just can't remember what position he played. He looks like he's about to block somebody at left tackle, but I guess you said he played linebacker. I didn't know you could wear number 77 and play linebacker back in the day, but apparently you can. Let's get the Obsidian going here. Actually, let's go to 2021 Phoenix. Let's open a 2021 box. And then we'll go Obsidian, go to Prism and end with Panini 1. I mean, I don't trust any reports, though, in the offseason because they were talking about Mac Jones as, oh, for sure the starter. And then, like, it was yesterday or on Friday, they were talking about, or over the weekend, that Mac Jones is lost favor with Bill Belichick and he's not going to play this year. Like, I feel like beat reporters just say shit to say shit half the time, especially on Twitter. I mean, we still have 2 2022 boxes and a Panini 1. I think the Panini 1 has people like Andre Johnson and Tony Baselli's probably a Jaguar in it. Texans should be the highest. The Texans are going to probably be one of the highest teams in 2023 stuff. They're going to get one of the big quarterbacks. Man, I watched a dude have a mock draft that had like 4 quarterbacks taken in the first 4 picks or something. I was like, you're dumb. Like, there's no way that... I don't even think Will Levis gets picked till the teens, to be honest. Or Anthony Richardson. I think CJ and Bryce are going to get picked early. I think it depends what the price of the boxes are. We have Peyton Manning, Kyler Murray, Patrick Surtain, Quincy Roche for the Steelers. He's actually 82 out of 190. He's actually some of the special teams. I cannot comment on that, but I can say that Bud Light and Budweiser themselves are taking a huge amount of hit money-wise. Let's just say Heat Wave is a terrible business decision. Whether people are talking about it or not, Josh Allen, we got CeeDee Lamb, Bobby Wagner, Ernest Jones. Fireforge Brett Favre on the pink. 45 out of 175. We got Ernest Jones. I mean, personally, I don't give a shit what people do, but from a business standpoint, definitely a bad business decision. Ernest Jones and the Rams. We have Sam Darnold, Miles Sanders, Dez Fitzpatrick, Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers on the 15 out of 150. Going to the Panthers and Tom Scarberry. We have Ryan Tannehill on the flamethrower. We have Drew Lock, Travis Kelce, Chaz Surratt. Can't remember who the redemptions are for Phoenix from last year. It's going to be Christian McCaffrey, star signs, going to the Carolina Panthers. So we're going to Tom Scarberry and the Panthers. Nice little hit here on the Christian McCaffrey. I'm sure he signed his stuff all now, but I have Travis Kelce on the hot routes. We have T. Higgins. Rondale Moore. Justin Herbert for the orange. 19 out of 99 going to the Chargers. And Boomer. Rising rookie Zach Wilson. DeAndre Hopkins, Taysom Hill, Tyson Campbell, Josh Allen on the heat wave for the Bills. We have 52 out of 149. Going to Mitch. I wonder at what point the Bills, and by the Bills I specifically mean Josh Allen and Justin Herbert, fall out of favor with some of their collectors. I think not winning in the playoffs eventually hurts your collectability, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I'm not holding on to any 2020 boxes, so it is what it is. We got Micah Parsons on the refractor, Kyle Pitts on the refractor, Joe Namath, Matt Stafford, Sam Ehlinger. We have Aaron Robinson on the red. It's going to be a 63 out of 250 to the Giants. We have Lamar Jackson on the flamethrower, Brandon Graham, Emmitt Smith, Kalen Hill. We have a 28 out of 199 to the Philadelphia Eagles on the memorabilia. Or you can get an autograph going to Tom Scarberry. We're going to get an auto here, Devonta Smith. Just the memorabilia going to Tom Scarberry. You have Christian McCaffrey on the Heat Wave, Juju Smith-Schuster, Christian McCaffrey again, Terrace Marshall Jr., Nick Bolton's one of the best linebackers in the league, especially in the middle there. We got 31 out of 150. Doesn't even wear 54 anymore. I think he switched to 32 or some shit like that, or 34. He's wearing a running back number. We have Nick Bolton. Hot Routes Rob Gronkowski for the Bucks. Joey Bosa, Jared Goff, Levy. Got a Trey Lance rookie rising. That's going to be a 21 out of 50 going to the 49ers and Brock Butler. Nice little hit here. I'm assuming he's going to be the starting quarterback for the 49ers when the season kicks off. I mean, I could be wrong. I think maybe Brock Purdy comes back, but I think it's going to be Trey Lance. I know Brian thinks differently than that, but I still think it's going to be Trey Lance. We had DJ Shark on the refractor, Jacobs, Chad Johnson, Kyle Pitts, Darren Waller for the Raiders. Be a 20 out of 125. We have Emmitt Smith on the Forge Fire for the Cowboys. I just don't think that Brock Purdy is going to be healthy when the season starts. We have Cooper Kupp, J.J. Watt, Micah Parsons. I'm going to have Peyton Manning. We have Travis Etienne Jr., 1 of 1 out of Phoenix. I was going to say going to Boomer. Boomer gets roughly half the break. Gets rewarded with the Jaguars on the 101. Travis Etienne Jr. with the Nike patch. Gold vinyl. I'm going to just put this in a 180. Nice hit for Boomer right there on the gold vinyl Nike patch. 101 Travis Etienne Jr. running back for the Jaguars. With a nasty hit right there. Velus Jones going to the side for the Bears. And that is the box of Phoenix. What a hit. What an absolute hit. And he looked really good last year. I was going to say, I know they still kind of had a running back by committee, but I think he's one of the reasons why Trevor Lawrence had such a good year last year. We're going to have the Panini Obsidian. just trying to make sure I know the configuration. Okay. That's what I thought. I have Mac Jones on the base. I have Christian Kirk. 52 out of 75. Going to the Jags. We have Derrick Henry on the purple going to the Titans. 57 out of 100. $24 out of 25. Javonte Williams, Equinox gear. Sick patch for the Broncos and Robert Sellers. See how Williams bounces back from a big. He had a big injury last year too, right? We're gonna have Tyreek Hill on the 20 out of 50. Ooh, another nice solid patch for the Dolphins on the green Atomic Materials green, and the fins belong to Boomer. I think especially some of the memorabilia, even if it's not game used, I think some of it gets very overlooked by collectors. It's kind of disappointing. 100 out of 199, Isaiah Spiller going to the Chargers and Boomer. And we're going to have a 23 out of 99 Sauce Gardner on the orange. Going to the Jets and Natalie. Oh, Isaiah Spiller. I mean, I think there's guys that worse autographs than that. I don't think he's the worst, but I don't think he's anything super special either. I mean, it's definitely nothing special. I guess it is a little lazy, but it's also Isaiah Spiller, and as much as I want to say he justifies the Chargers price, really the Chargers, when they're in breaks, the reason they have that price is Justin Herbert. I was going to say, is really what it comes down to. I was going to say, if LaDainian Tomlinson's in it, obviously he gets the price up a little bit too, because he does have some fanboy collectors as well. But in reality, I mean, that's the guys that are carrying the price, right? It's not, I mean, even it's surprising how well Sauce Gardner actually does in the secondary market as a defensive player. I was kind of surprised when I was looking at the prices of his stuff. Yeah, Malik Willis is also. I mean, a lot of the football guys have lazy. Look, I'm gonna leave my comments alone when it comes to some of the signatures for football guys, because I don't know if it's laziness or lack of care or lack of education, because of where some of the guys grew up, where they're probably not in the best school systems. So we'll just leave it at that, because I think there's even some guys when it comes to baseball, like some of the Dominican guys that sign pretty bad. I don't think they know any. Like, I don't think they know any better, if that makes sense. I think it's kind of the same thing with some of the football guys. Not fully defending them, because I feel like once you get to that level, someone can at least teach you how to sign. But a lot of the guys have pretty lazy-ass signatures when it comes to autographs. They just signed I am 12. I would say that Tyquan Thornton is probably the laziest autograph. He literally just repeats the same little, like, half a T. If I'm being honest, but, you know, it is what it is. Basketball tomorrow, guys. What are you guys thinking? Should I do like I guess I could do a single box tiered random, like 10 spots. 15, 2 teams, 15 spots, 10 spots, 3 teams. I'm not sure. It'd be by tiered. I mean, it would be. Maybe I'll do like a pick your team, and then the rest of the teams are locked with 10 guys. I don't know. I gotta figure something out. So I gotta start moving some of the basketball boxes. Basketball stuff sells wonderfully in the secondary market too. Still have soccer boxes here. I should probably see if anybody's any interest. I know there's a couple people that wanted personals of those. I gotta see if anybody wants any soccer. Probably make a post tomorrow of the EPL stuff. I still have 9 boxes from that case I got. Playbook comes out this Friday. I don't know how much playbook I'm going to have for football. I'm going to try to get a few. I'm going to try to get as much as I can. I know I'll probably be able to get like 4 boxes at the minimum. I'll try to get a case, but I don't think I'll be able to. We'll see what I can do. We have James Conner, Tyler Boyd, Roger Staubach, Stephon Gilmore, Dan Marino, Mecole Hardman Jr., Chase Young, DK Metcalf, Devontae Campbell, Devontae Adams on the orange. Yeah, 241 out of 249 going to the Raiders. There's Devontae Adams. We have Jeremy Ruckert, James Cook, Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, Byron Burns. Brian, not Byron. Brian Derwin James Jr., Laramie Tanzel, Devontae Adams, Derrick Henry, Fletcher Cox. We have a brilliance purple checkerboard, Travis Kelce. 25 out of 49. I've never seen a card like this. This actually looks pretty dope. Going to the Chiefs and Robbie Coleman. We're going to have the 178 out of 199 Jacoby Durant for the Rams. And that's going to be the teal wave. I'll explain it to you. See, there's this big thing called the world that cares a lot more about soccer than the NFL. Or even I mean, that's why basketball is so popular too. We got Stu Cotter. Sorry, I was kind of being a dick, but not being a dick. We have Malik Willis, Joe Mixon, AJ Terrell, Myles Garrett. But in general, it's because the soccer is so popular in the world, and there is a world market for that compared to just the United States. We got Javon Holland, Juju Smith-Schuster, Damian Harris, Devontae Parker, Quandre Diggs, Najee Harris. And honestly, if you're looking for hold investment stuff, the soccer stuff is probably... We have Brett Favre for the Packers on the teal wave. It's probably the stuff you want to look into because Americans don't realize how much the soccer stuff goes for. They can find the right Europeans to buy it. We have a 30 out of 199 for the Packers. JP, you have a pretty decent team too, technically. Yeah, the Commanders are actually pretty decent for 2022 product. We got Alec Pierce, Andrew Booth Jr., Emmitt Smith, Terrace Marshall Jr., Michael Vick, Joey Bosa, Davis Mills, Josh Jacobs, Robert Woods, Brian Dawkins, Nelson Aguilar. We have Kyer Elam, 154 out of 225. Yeah, the only thing about the South Americans is a lot of South Americans don't have the necessary money to compete with the American market to buy things. We got Trent McDuffie and George Pickens, Kyle Pitts, David Njoku, Ed Reed, Xavier Howard, Edwards-Helaire, Mac Jones, Steve Young, Corey Davis, Prism Break Drake London, Deontay Johnson on the purple. One of the Steelers, 47 out of 125. You have Kyle Phillips, Wan'Dale Robinson, DJ Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Joe Burrow, Amani Oruwariye, Isaac Bruce, DeForest Buckner, Marshawn Lattimore, Chris Godwin. A nice hit for the Bears. Dick Butkus. Now Chris is like, oh man, I'm glad I didn't trade. I'm glad no one took me up on that Bears trade. I didn't know Dick Butkus was in the checklist. Nice little Dick Butkus for the Bears. That's a sick autograph right there. Going to Chris Arnold. I mean, I don't know what the value is of Dick Butkus autographs, but nonetheless, it's a dope hit. Let's see. We're going to put him in there. $45 out of 60 in a Dawson Knox. Things you shouldn't say in the break group. I'll say Dawson Knox on the Bills. We have Kyle Hamilton and Nakobe Dean. We have Rashad Bateman, Tony Pollard, Jordan Poyer, Mahomes, Chris Carter, Khalil Mack, Darius Slay Jr., Jonathan Allen, Isaiah Spiller on the refractor, Jeffrey Simmons. We're going to have 54 out of 225 on the purple cracked ice. It's going to the Titans and Boomer. Arnold Epikete, Ahmed Sauce Gardner, Justin Fields, DeAndre Hopkins, Evan McPherson, Marshall Faulk, Shaquille Leonard, Mike Gesicki, Michael Carter, Ryan Tannehill, Joe Mixon on the fireworks, Ramondre Stevenson on the teal wave. $169 out of 199. Desmond Ridder and Greg Dulcich. We have Leroy Kelly, Gabriel Davis, Jerry Jeudy, Kwity Paye, Keenan Allen, Jair Alexander, Jarvis Landry, Jimmy Garoppolo, Tom Brady on the Brilliance. Deuce McAllister on the red wave, going to be a 90 out of 149 going to the Saints. We have Boye Mafe, Allgaier, Lamar Jackson, and Robbie Anderson. Well, I don't think that's Rob. I don't think that's. We have DJ Shark, Travis Kelce, Barry Sanders, Darrell Henderson, Rashad Weaver, Alex Highsmith, Cordell Patterson. For 113 out of 149, red wave, Snoop Connor going to the Jaguars. Solid name. Would much rather have taken a T-Law second year or a first round pick. We have John Mechie III, Quay Walker, Jeremy Chin, Marcus Brown, and Jesse Bates III, Hunter Renfrow, Peyton Manning, Zach Thomas, Ronnie Lott, Tyler Conklin, Tua. We got Cooper Kupp for the Rams on the tie-dye, the green tie-dye velocity. It's going to be a 17 out of 175 going to the Rams. And Boomer. You have Cade York, Jalen Naylor, Denzel Ward, Devin Singletary, Javonte Williams, Ramondre Stevenson, LaDainian Tomlinson, Rex Burkhead, Tyler Lockett, Drew Brees. We're going to have Prism rookie Kenny Pickett, Roger McCreary for the Titans on the tie-dye green velocity. I don't think you mentioned that you hate Davis Mills, but I can tell you have some disdain for his ability to play quarterback. 55 out of 175 going to the Titans. We have Tyron Davis Price and Devontae Wyatt. Get into the Panini one here. Good luck to everybody. Going to be the patch autograph precision Tutu Atwell. It's going to be a 22 out of 25. I was going to say the cases. I'll have to clean the case a little bit. Going to the Rams and Boomer Milton. Say on the Tutu. So Boomer had himself quite a break here. I was going to say, let's do a quick recap of the hits. There's actually a lot of numbered hits. Yeah, I know that too. Actually, Tutu might be decent this year because I think that he's going to have to be one of the main featured guys. He's still on the roster, right? So remember when he came out before he got hurt, he was supposed to be the third. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be the third wide receiver in that Super Bowl team, and he broke his leg. You remember when they drafted him, he was supposed to be a highly featured wide receiver? When he plays, his numbers aren't terrible. They just have no freaking... I mean, I don't know who the quarterback's going to be over there. He should be a decent slot wide receiver and a super flex for fantasy. I don't know. We'll see. I think if he wasn't on the Rams and didn't get injured, I think he would have been actually fine last year. We have Aaron Robinson. Josh Allen. I don't think it's a great autograph for Panini 1, but I don't think Tutu Atwell is a bad football player. We have Josh Herbert, Kenny Pickett on the gold, Christian McCaffrey on the teal. I'm not just trying to spin it like him being, oh my god, Tutu, great hit. For Panini 1, that's definitely not one of the best hits. I just think that he will actually be a decent football player. We have Ernest Jones, Brett Favre. We have Quincy Roche. We have Jamar Chase. CeeDee Lamb. I think that's what I've always said separates me from other breakers. I actually understand the sports like baseball and football, and we don't even want to get into hockey, but I don't even know where to find hockey. I don't even know we'd be able to break hockey in here. We have Illusionist, Chris Olave on the blue, Damian Harris, Wan'Dale Robinson on the Mystique blue. We have Davis Mills going to be on the pink. The red, Malik Willis. Mystique, Hassan Haskins on the red. Chris Olave on whatever this gold shining bright lights is. We have Tyquan Smith on the memorabilia. Derek Carr on the blue. Trey Lance on the pink. We have the orange Kenny Galladay from Phoenix. We're going to have the hobby box hit Daniel Bellinger. Arnold Epicante on the teal. We're going to have the red wave, David Bell, Roger McCreary on the green tie-dye, Cooper Kupp, red wave, McAllister, teal wave, Stevenson, Jeffrey Simmons on the purple cracked ice, Dawson Knox on the orange wave, the red Bailey Sapp. We have Deontay Johnson on the purple. We're going to have Kaiir Elam on the purple cracked ice, Brett Favre on the teal wave, Jacoby Durant. The Brilliance, purple checkerboard, Travis Kelce. The orange, Devontae Adams. Jamison Williams, rising star, red from Phoenix. Tyreek Hill on the green atomic memorabilia. Javonte Williams on the Equinox gear, both from 2022 Obsidian. We have Derrick Henry for the Titans on the purple. The orange, Christian Kirk. We're going to have Velus Jones Jr. on the blue, and I think this is out of 25, correct, for the Bears on the Velus Jones Jr. Darren Waller on the purple. Trey Lance on the gold, the starter for the 49ers this year. We have Nick Bolden for the Chiefs on the teal. Devonta Smith on the refractor memorabilia out of 199 for the Eagles. And then we're going to have the Howie Long Aiden Hutchinson out of 75 rookie idols that we will have to talk to the two guys that had the Raiders and the Lions. We're going to have Kenny Pickett on the red to the Steelers. Now getting into the autographs, we have Snoop Conner on the red wave going to the Jaguars and Boomer. We're going to have Isaiah Spiller to the Chargers, and that's going to be out of 199 going to Boomer. In the back row here, we're going to have Christian Kirk out of 75 going to the Pack, which is Josh King. I have Wan'Dale Robinson out of 99 going to the Giants, and Chris Arndt. Christian McCaffrey going to the Carolina Panthers on the Phoenix 2021 Panini Phoenix Star Signs going to the Carolina Panthers and Tom Scarberry. I have Tutu Atwell from the Panini one on the red cracked ice out of 22 out of 25 precision going to the Rams and Boomer. We're going to have Carl Mecklenburg, 49 out of 75 patch autograph from Illusions Immortalized going to the Broncos, and Robert Sellers. Ahmad Sauce Gardner for the Jets on the patch autograph, the RPA, 23 out of 99 orange going to Natalie. Gonna have Dick Butkus going to the Bears on the base for Prism. Sick hit here going to Chris Arndt. Malik Willis on the orange RPA, 80 out of 149 to the Titans and Boomer. And then last but not least, Travis Etienne Jr. on the Nike patch 1 of 1 gold vinyl from 2020. I believe it's 2021, right? Yeah, 2021 Panini Phoenix. So the rising rookie going to Boomer on the Jaguars 101 hit. Let's do a random off of the wild card points. I mean, I'll take it for half price because I'm in LCS. Actually, what are LCSs offering now? Like 30% comp? Oh, it is. You're going to thank me for holding that bad boy, though, whenever he starts this year and crushes it. He'll be like, man, I'm so happy, Joe. I'm just cleaning up so I can get a path over to the computer to run this random. He'll be like, man, I'm so happy Joey didn't buy that Trey Lance from me. He'll be thanking me 6 months from now. When the 49ers are like 5-0. Trey Lance at the helm, scoring 12 points a game because their defense is nasty. All right, let me pull this up for the random. Wasn't it Shanahan that literally wanted him so bad? Like, I'm confused. All right, let's put this over here. This is for break 657 wild card points. Get a 7 or higher. We got a 7. Good luck to everybody. Top guy, just hook it straight down the team list. The top guy gets the wild card points. Good luck. And Natalie gets the wild card points. Congratulations to Natalie. And that is going to be that's going to be the break, boys. I appreciate each and every one of you. If there's a baseball breakup, if it fills tonight, it fills. I probably won't break it because it's 12:30 already. There's also the wrestling break. The wrestling had been snap filling. It didn't snap fill today, so that's a little disappointing, but I'm sure it'll get there. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night and be safe. I will see you guys tomorrow. And big hit there for Boomer on the 101. Appreciate y'all. Catch you later.